the time is not enough, so you can directly go to group discussion. I have divided you into 8 groups. Yeah, and you will do the discussion about a certain topic or a poem that you are going to have in the Schoology. So you have to access the Schoology for the detail later. Yeah, after this lecture. And then by the end of this session, you have to go to you have to take the individual exercise that is also done in the Schoology. Yeah, so maybe for the material, I think you'd better look at the Schoology, even though I also upload the material, the video, the main video for this subject or this uh, session in EduNext. You can also uh, access the EduNext. And for the attendance, don't forget to checklist your attendance for this meeting. Okay. And I got some questions from the students about uh, the quiz or the individual exercise when they fail to do the exercise because of the internet connection and also for any other reasons. Yeah, meaning that they skip or miss the quiz or individual exercise. In that case, you don't worry about that because I will take only 85% of the whole individual exercise or the quizzes. So you still have many chances. You can miss the quiz around 2 or 3 quizzes or 3 individual exercises as the maximum. Yeah, so don't worry about that one. I will take only the highest score for this one. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you will not ask me or send a question to the teams about your problems, the same problem. Okay. Now, let's start the material with, let me share you the slide then first. Can you see the slide now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. Yeah, now as you can see from the slide, the title is Reading Strategies. So we are going to learn some strategies to read critically. Yeah, so you have to be familiar with the process of reading itself. So as you know that there are 3 steps. Yeah, yeah, we call it as then 3 activities when you are reading. The first is before reading, and then the reading itself, and then the process of I mean during reading activity itself and after reading. So we start from before reading. What is the purpose or what we should do before reading? Uh, yeah, the problem is when you are reading directly or when you go to the text directly, read the text, sometimes or often you are like lost in the forest. You don't know what is it about, and you don't know what is the speaker or what is the writer wants to tell. Yeah, there to avoid such kind of problems, you have to prepare yourself with by previewing. You know, the previewing is looking at the general, what is it then? The general features of the material. Maybe from the book, you can start from looking at the cover. Yeah, you got some information about the cover that can tell you what is the book about. Yeah, so previewing or looking at a glance, the the feature of the material, like the cover of a book, for example, it can help you, yeah, to have the information about what is the material that you are going to have. Okay, and then yeah, at least you can make a prediction what you are going to have, and then you can connect the ideas between your personal background and the topic itself. If you have your own experience or your personal background that is related to the topic of the material or the book itself, it would be useful. I think it would be helpful for you. Okay, and then you need to decide uh, what to learn and remember by using question. Yeah, the common question is using WH question like what, who, when, where, why, and how, for example, like that one. And then you can turn to the process of reading itself. Yeah, when you do reading, make sure that you can understand the ideas by doing mind mapping perhaps then, right? So you connect the general idea or making a list of the general idea like an outline. Yeah, that's how to catch the main idea. Yeah, you list the main idea, or maybe you make a diagram by linking or connecting one idea with another idea. Okay, and then some texts usually are provided with the signals of comprehension. So maybe it's like in the traffic, yeah, you got a kind of signposting. Apa tuh signposting itu? Signposting like rambu-rambu, ya. So if we got the signposting, it would help you to understand how the author, how the writer explain or present his or her idea. Maybe, for example, by saying, on the other hand, meaning that the author tried to contrast two different ideas. Yeah, maybe, and another one by using some other signposting, using enumeration like first, second, third, fourth, meaning that the author is trying to list the points. Yeah, to listing the point. That's maybe the way the author explain the topic. Yeah, but it can help you anyway. And then you know that when you do reading, you will have some words that maybe you are not familiar with. Yeah, in that case, I think it would be better if you can guess it. I will teach you in a certain session how to guess the meaning of words without looking up the words into dictionary. Yeah, maybe later then I will tell you about that one. But for sure then you can look up the words into dictionary, yeah, to find the meaning. And then you know that some materials, including books, are provided with images, visuals. So you need to analyze the visual because the visual itself can help you to understand or to know what is the writer explaining. And then use textbook also in learning aids. If you read a lot, maybe there are some connection between the book that you have read and the book that you are reading. Okay, so the information of the previous book that you have read, uh, may have some background perhaps or some information about the book that you are reading, ya. Jadi yang udah dibaca Anda mungkin ada berhubungan informasinya atau apa tuh pengetahuannya ya dengan yang Anda sedang baca, and it can help you to understand it more, ya, akan lebih mudah mungkin memahaminya. And then use the SQTR. After this I will tell you about the SQTR itself. Then this is just a strategy, yeah, to read a material, including a book. Yeah, you can use survey question. What is it then? Recall, recite, and review. Yeah, and after reading, of course, then you are expected to have an understanding about this, not just easy come easy go when you read a text. For example, when after finishing reading the text, and when I ask, or when somebody asks you, then what is it about and what you got from the book, you should say, I don't know, I don't remember. That's not our expectation, of course, then, right? So after reading, you need to, what we call it, a review, to do a review. You can summarize and the information that you have already read, yeah, in your version. It means that you state with your own words. Yeah, it would be stick into your mind and later if you can do that one. Yeah, presenting or repeating the ideas using your own words. Yeah, and use learning and recall strategies then for this one. Okay, you got a strategy by maybe uh, drawing a diagram to recall some ideas. Now, we turn to a more detail about SQTR that is more applicable. Yeah. What is SQTR? It started from the step of reading itself. That is the survey. What we do in survey. Yeah. As I told you that we can start with the title, right? The title can come up not only in the article, but of course then it will come up in a book itself. So look at the title, what you got in the title. And my question is then, why do we need to know the title of the book, for example? You know that the front cover consists of the title. One of them is the cover, the title, right? So can you tell me what is the importance of title in the book itself? Hello, can you answer my questions? Everyone, are you still with me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's your
Yes,
name?
sir.
Okay. Anyone can answer my question? How important is the book? I mean, how important is the title of the book itself? If you got this in the front cover, this is just a review what we have already discussed. Uh, did you join me? Okay. Did you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Alvin. Alvin. Uh, did you join me? Okay. Did you understand what I have already explained, Alvin?
Pak, jaringan agak nge-lag, Pak.
Okay. Ridwan will go.
Yeah.
Okay, did you follow me? Did you understand what I explained?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ridwan, if we got the title in the phone book, yeah, so you know that in the front cover of the book, the thing that usually come up is the title. My question is, do we need to know the title, or why we need to know the title?
Bisa baca pakai bahasa Indonesia, Pak.
Yeah, okay.
Mungkin dari judul kita bisa mengetahui sebagian besar apa dari isi dari buku itu, Pak.
We can
Dan
find
juga
the
dan juga kalau judulnya bagus bisa menarik perhatian pembaca gitu, Pak.
we can find the topic, right?
Yes,
Of
Pak. Yes, sir.
itself. And not only the topic, but we can also classify what kind of information, what belong to. It means that it belongs to social science, or it belongs to sociology, or it belongs to economics, or something else. Ya, kita bisa mengklasifikasi ya buku itu apa sih, masuk ke bidang apa ya, apa tuh, pengetahuan di situ ya yang ada itu. And then we can predict that what we are going to have, yeah, what the information that will have than that one. Okay, besides the title, what can we find usually in the front cover? Maybe Reza can answer my question. Yeah, Reza, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What can we find in the cover of article?
Of the book, of the what can we find in the front cover of a book
Uh,
besides the title?
um, I think first thing we can find what's on the cover of the book is the name of the authors, and
Okay.
second maybe the subtitle of the book,
Okay.
like yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you about the author of the book. Is it important to know?
um I think yes, because it
Mm-hmm.
would give us some idea what maybe what's the book about. For example, if the book is written by a mathematician, then I think the book will be talking about mathematics. And
So,
if
no,
yes,
the author first, then, or do you think that maybe the title itself can tell the topic? So, let me give you an example, Reza. We have three books with the same computer. Let's say that one. So one of the, but they have different authors. One of the book is written by Bill Gates. You know Bill Gates, right?
yes,
That's an expert of computer. And another one is written by Bill Clinton. You know Bill Clinton?
no, sir,
You know it, right?
no,
Ex- huh? You don't know?
I
You don't?
no,
Oh, really?
yes,
Uh, where was you born? Where was you born? I still in, ano tahun berapa sih? When were you born? Akhir tahun berapa nih?
and
Tahun,
or
hah? 94. 94. Presiden Clinton itu tahun berapa dia? Ininya ya, Anda masih TK gitu? Itu rasanya 448. Enggak lah, Anda udah tahu lah mestinya. Uh, yeah, you know that Bill Clinton is the former president of the United States, right? Yeah. And then the other one, I got three books with title. One was written by Bill Gates, and another one by Bill Clinton, and the other one was written by Bill Cosby. If you don't know him, I think
I
still Yeah, you know Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Ah, you know Bill Cosby, but you don't know Bill Clinton. Yeah, Bill Cosby is a who is Bill Cosby?
A comedian,
A
but also
comedian.
with
Right.
controversies.
Good. Okay, so if you want to have some information about the computer in detail, about the parts of computer, about the programs of computer that are effective in this world, so which one the book that you are going to read?
A book by Bill Gates.
But Bill Gates. Okay, good. And then if you are going to read the book from the perspective of politician,
Obviously, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Okay, and then if you want to have some jokes about computer, which one that would be
Yeah, by
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby.
Is it? So the author can determine the qualification. Okay, maybe not only the quality of the book itself, but it depends on what point of view that you are going to want to have. You want to have the view from the expert itself, from an observers, for example, right? So to know the author is important for the qualification. Okay, untuk kualifikasinya, for qualification of the book itself and the qualification of the author itself. That's the important of that one. Okay, now let's turn to the next step. That's what we have is the question. Question, what we do in question, especially when you do reading, you are curious to know some information. So uh, to find it, so you have to set up a question. We can start from what? What is the book about? How the writer explain the topic? In what ways the topic is important? Why the author explain like that one? For example, like that. So the next is question, right? And then that is also important for critical reading, setting up not only finding the information, but you try to criticize, yeah, the information itself, meaning that you do not only accept the information, but you have to find the strengths and the weakness of that one. And the next is reading. Read. By reading itself, you have to answer the question. That is the purpose of reading. And then another one is recite. Okay. Uh, Recite meaning that you read aloud, yeah, in your mind perhaps, right? So not only read aloud, but also you have to be able to restate it in your own words. Yeah, say aloud from the memory. Repeat it in your own words. Yeah, and the last one is review. Yeah, to avoid missing the information, you need to go back and skim the text itself. What is the general idea you got on that one? Okay, that is the principle of SQ3R. If you want to have a more detail about this strategy, you can learn from the videos later, right? In the Schoology, maybe it's more complete than the EduNext. EduNext only one of them. Any question about this? Okay. If you don't have question dealing with this one, now we come to the example, to the exercise.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask a question.
sure. What's your name?
Uh, my name is Ganesh.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask about the attendance. How do we mark our attendance for today's class, sir?
Okay, I'm not sure that when you watch the video in the next, that it will link automatically to the sub attendance, but you can go directly to CX and to check please your attendance there.
The CX was made for 7 o'clock in the morning, sir.
Oh, really? I will
Yeah.
check it again. Okay, after this.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay, but don't forget. Okay, back to our example here. I got a cover of the book, and this one is the title. Okay, so my question is, what does it mean? What the author wants to tell? Okay, so we start from the question, right? And then why the authors use or choose the words, for example, Mars and Venus. Why not other planets? We got 9 planets, if I'm not mistaken. Then why not Jupiter? For example, men are from Jupiter and women are from Pluto, for example, or Saturnus, for example. So we got 3 questions then. I need your critical thinking to answer the question. Okay. Please go ahead if you want to. Okay, sorry then to slow it. Okay, all right. Okay, I have to check another one first. Think about this.
Recording in progress.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, just wait then. I will back. Then I go to the toilet first.
Okay.
Okay, anyone can answer the question. Wants to try it?
Pak, saya mau menjawab.
Yeah. What's your name?
Muhammad Ikhlas Masudi, NIM 164213332.
Okay, please go ahead.
Nggak apa-apa, Pak, pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Ya, bahasa Cirebon nggak apa-apa. saya belum ini bahasa apa yang ini mix juga nggak apa-apa. Oke, go on.
Saya ingin menuangkan pendapat saya kenapa sang penulis menggunakan kata Mars dan Venus. Mungkin saja sang penulis itu terinspirasi dari pelambangan sebuah planet, dan kebetulan planet Venus dan Mars itu melambangkan laki-laki, sedangkan Venus itu melambangkan perempuan.
Ya, mungkin ya. Kenapa dia melambangkan laki-laki, yang melambangkan perempuan yang Venus? Apa tuh? Apa coba? Nah, yang Mars itu lebih macho gitu ya, yang Venus itu lebih feminim gitu. Come on. Maybe your personal background or your knowledge about this can help you. Yeah, but you can start by answering the question. What does it mean that men are from Mars, women are from Venus? Yeah, and then what do you think? What the author will explain in the book itself? Ya, kan tadi udah ya, kalau Anda lihat judul bisa memprediksi gitu. Kira-kira apa yang akan disampaikan oleh si penulis kan gitu ya. Ya, critical thinking Anda nanti menanyakan, kenapa ya si penulis itu menyebutkan men are from Mars, but it's not literally from Mars, right? Benar-benar itu dari planet Mars gitu. Kalau laki-laki, perempuan is literally from Venus? Mungkin tidak ya. This is not literally meaning, right? Bukan arti harfiah kan ya. Idiomatis. Anyone else?
Pak, saya boleh nyoba, Pak?
Sure, your name. What's your name?
Saya Aryadita Ahmad Santun 164213558.
Aryadita, what do you think of this?
Kalau menurut saya, kan Mars sama Venus tuh terhalang sama bumi dan jaraknya juga berjauhan. Jadi kalau yang saya tangkap tuh laki-laki sama perempuan itu berasal dari latar belakang yang jauh dan sulit untuk disatukan gitu. Kalau dari saya gitu, Pak.
Sulit untuk disatukan, jadi sulit menyatukan planet Mars dengan Venus gitu ya.
Ya karena terhalang oleh bumi gitu.
Buminya jadi apa kalau gitu? Lambang apa buminya?
Nggak tahu, Pak.
Oke, kita ini aja ya. Coba, ada lagi yang lain sebelum saya explain, atau ada jawab dulu apa maksudnya men are from Mars, women are from Venus gitu. Tadi pertanyaan saya kan gitu ya. What does it
menambahkan?
Ya, what's it? Muhammad Ikhlas.
Mungkin Pak, kan karena sang penulis terpengaruh oleh yang pelambangan Mars dan Venus, dan pelambangan itu kan diambil dari dewa Mars dan dewi Venus, dan dewa Mars itu kan ada dewa perang, sehingga laki-laki harus berani gitu, sedangkan Venus kan ada dewi kecantikan dan dewi cinta.
Ya, itu keharusan.
Jadi melambangkan itu.
Kepatutan gitu ya. Oke, keindahan gitu ya.
Okay,
good. Yeah, meaning that you got a personal background, your knowledge that can help you to predict or to understand perhaps what does it mean by this. Ya, Anda bisa mengaplikasikan critical thinking lebih mudah kalau Anda punya background pengetahuan tentang ini kan gitu ya. Jadi I think reading a lot is important here, right? Ya, Anda baca yang lain, bisa memahami buku yang lain lagi kan gitu ya. So one knowledge can help you to understand another knowledge, right? That one. But my question, the first question is not answered yet. What does it mean? Kenapa Mas women are spontaneous? Meaning that the two genders are
We're different.
contrast or are really different, isn't it? Yeah, a contrasting are apa ya? Bertolak belakang ya, contrast or difference. That's why. Ya, tadi saya tanya lagi apa? How the author explain the topic or maybe his idea or ya karena John Gray di situ. Bagaimana dia akan menerangkannya? So you can see that it seems to be comparison, isn't it? Ya, pembandingan. So the author will compare two different characteristics of men and women, right? So my next question will be like, what areas or what field of study you think this come up? Bidang apa?
Hubungan, relationship, sir.
Relationship of what?
Between men and women.
Between men and women.
Yes.
Biologically or psychologically?
Maybe both, sir. In general.
Yeah, but maybe psychologically or the communication, yeah, dealing with the communication relationship. Okay, that is just how to apply reading strategies to analyze the at least the cover of the book itself. Okay, now we can turn to, okay, I think this is the last one for description, and then because you got a limited time, you can spend 15 minutes to discuss with your friends on a poem. Ya, ada apa tuh puisi ya di group exercise atau Anda itu. Ya, yang di apa di psikologi itu ya. And then you have already divided into into 8 ya. 8 groups. Anyone can find your name in the list then? Semuanya bisa nemukan di situ di list ininya apa? Namanya di situ ada semua?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now you can work what is it then with your friends, and then after that you go to the Schoology again. You turn to another exercise, the individual one. Okay, yang individu ya, yang apa tuh? Let's say the quiz then for that one. So the time is 45 minutes if I'm not mistaken. You set up 45 minutes and then you got second 2 times, 2 chances, 2 attempts. Ya, Anda bisa memanfaatkan itu 2 kali ya. And I will check only the highest one. Yang paling tinggi nanti yang diambil di situ. Okay, do you understand it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then to lighten or to, yeah, maybe to lighten the connection or to ease the connection, I think we'd better to turn up the teams, and then you can work directly in the Schoology by yourself if you have no more question. Ya, Anda nanti kita akhiri dulu di Teams. Anda ini bekerja di Schoology aja kan gitu ya. And then I will fix up the setup of the attendance, not 7 to 8 ya, but 10 to 12 ya. Nanti jam deadline untuk kuis sampai jam 12.30 ya. Meskipun nanti kalau Anda bermasalah dengan koneksi, Anda masih punya spare time di situ. Oke, ada pertanyaan? Any question for this?
Sir, for the presence attendance. I tried using the edunex, but it is not working.
Not working. Okay, then you can go to CX. I will fix the setting. Okay, by changing the time, not 7 but 10. Okay, no
All right,
worries.
sir. Thank you, sir.
But maybe you can check it at 11. Okay.
Okay,
Nanti
sir.
kasih waktu, mungkin nggak lama, ini cuma ngecek itu, tapi yakinkan jam 11 itu udah Anda bisa semuanya bisa bisa ngabsen ya. Okay. Anything else? Anyone else? Ada lagi yang lain?
Permisi, Sir.
Gimana?
Saya nggak bisa login di Schoology-nya, Sir. Pakai email dari ITB.
Yang lain bisa? Kenapa nggak?
Minggu lalu bisa, Sir, tapi tadi saya coba nggak bisa. Saya udah pakai fitur yang forgot password-nya, tapi tetap nggak bisa. Boleh saya pakai email yang lain, Sir?
Iya, tapi Anda mesti menghapus nanti yang lama. Karena nanti kalau setiap ini punya 2 akun, nggak fair ya nantinya. Siapa namanya? What's your name?
Hans Indra Setiawan Sinaga, Sir.
Sina. Yang lain bisa buka Schoology-nya nggak?
Bisa, sir.
Bisa, sir.
Bisa, Sir.
Bisa.
Oke, untuk sementara ini Indra. Ya nanti, tapi nanti saya ini ya, saya hapus kalau nggak Anda hapus ya salah satu di situ.
Oke, Sir.
yang ininya. Oke, anything else?
Oke, thank you, Sir.
Kalau nggak ada masalah, nggak ada pertanyaan lain, kita tutup ya Teams-nya, oke?
Sir, I have a question.
Ya.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming from group 8. My group haven't any exercise yet.
Belum ada gitu pertanyaannya?
Iya,
Oke,
masih kosong, sir.
oke, nanti saya kopikan dari grup yang lain ke situ. Oke, ada lagi yang lain? Nggak ada? Oke. Leave it ya. Leave the class. Okay, have a nice day, everyone. See you.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Thank you, sir.
Have
Goodbye,
a good
sir.
day, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you.